relating to like the coronavirus a little bit, I know like a lot of people like I've talked to have like they're like, I'm getting really depressed, I'm sad, I don't want to do anything. Like everything is gonna get better. And so like, try and like make the best out of everything, I guess, in a way. Like, yeah, it sucks that like this is our world right now, but like don't get depressed. Like it's gonna be okay.
Don't be sad. Be happy.
Don't be sad. Yeah.
I think you have to look at the positives for this situation specifically, because although it's like something that it's not a typical thing to happen. So, and I think being stuck inside all the time can be like detrimental to like someone's mental health. But I also think that like, you have to like look at the positives, because at least like now you have so much time to do the stuff that you've been pushing off for a very long time. So like start a podcast with your friends.
Yeah.
So,
but also for people that it's like because they like feel pressured that because we have so much time they need to do something with their life, and I think that's not the case. Like it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to feel whatever you're feeling, but at the end of the day, this is the reality of our situation, and we are gonna have to live like this for a little while longer. Like we don't even know how long we're gonna have to do this for, so I think we just gotta kind of adjust. How? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But yeah.
But we're all in this together, so
yeah.
And at the end of the day, like, okay, so you could use the time to, like, do something you always want to do, but you could also just sit there and like watch Netflix shows.
In the beginning of a Netflix show or movie, it's like doo-doo, that little sound they do. I can't take it anymore. I can't do it anymore.
Because you've been watching.
It's just like been watching too much Netflix. Got random movies, shows. I can't do it anymore. Netflix is like, it's up to a certain point. I just can't do it no more.
So maybe switch to Hulu.
Yeah, I'll probably go to Hulu. Then get tired of that. And then go to Disney. Then get tired of that. And then I don't know what to do. That's what I
go.
And then just go back to Netflix. Because by the time you've been through Hulu and Disney.
Oh, yeah, just start the cycle all over again?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's literally what I said, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
The exact words, but that's fine. I don't know. What else could you do? You could do arts and crafts.
Yes.
See, I'm not really artistically inclined.
We should plug our last episode. In our last episode, we discussed things you could do to stay entertained during quarantine. So that will be linked down below.
I like that. I like that a lot.
The plug.
Okay.
Okay, so because this time could be really difficult for some people, and because we had just talked about mental health, we decided to bring in two professionals to talk about something you could do to get your mind off this interesting time that we live in. Without further ado, here's Danielle and Dylan. D squared.
Applause, cue applause. Oh my gosh. Wow, hi.
Thank you so much. Welcome to our little seminar.
Welcome to our talk show. This is our seminar for how to find love in this troubling time.
Yeah. So as you guys know, there's so many outlets, so many ways someone could find love in this day and age. And one way we highly recommend is Tinder.
Online dating.
Online dating. You know what you're thinking to yourself, really? Tinder? Are you serious? So
what's the beginning of the process?
Well,
first you gotta download the app, man.
First download the app. That's number one. All right. Cool.
Yo, I'm dead.
Just kidding. First download the app. You'll see this icon. That's how you know you're in it. You know what I'm saying?
This icon.
So you'll download the app, and then a couple steps will pop up on your screen. What's your name? You know, the usual.
No. What's your name? What's your age? What's your favorite color? And
really?
then no, that's a TikTok song.
Oh,
so you get to those steps, and then you get to a point where you have to add pictures of yourself. Now, pictures, everyone has nice pictures, but a Tinder tip, a TT, okay, if I may say, no selfies, okay?
No selfies. We don't need a picture of you from up here looking like this.
We don't need, you don't need like your whole chin up.
You don't
Okay.
need to be like that because that's not attractive. You
Mhm.
gotta post a picture of you, you know, vibing it out. Not with a girl if you're like a guy, because obviously that's just gonna throw people off.
Like, and vice
Unless
versa.
you're looking for something else. Um,
Like post a
and
picture of you guys on the beach, like, you know what I'm saying? For example.
something that it will like say, wow, that person is attractive. Maybe it's you doing sport that you're really good at. Maybe it's like a headshot. Not like a mugshot though.
Something
Like a
that
headshot.
says,
Like you know the one like that they
But
have on.
that is a trend right now, guys. That
It is a
a
trend right
trend.
I was thinking of doing it, but I was like, I want to like stoop that low. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But what was I
So
gonna say?
whatever, you gather your 10 pictures around, you make your profile, you add a bio. You're like, hey, I like your shoes, bro. Like hit me up. You know?
Ooh.
So then, or you could do something funny like I'm an Aquarius 3 times. Like I don't know what that means. Hit me up, and then girls will hit you up and they'll be like, that actually means that you're like really cool and chill. I'm like, oh. You know,
Well, I
figure
was
that out. Figure out
was
the feel that you want, what you're on Tinder for. Because for
I
me,
think we're saying serious, a friendship, you know, just like someone to talk to, you know, because everyone in the mama, they're bored, you know.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the bios I see now is just like, Corona made me do this. I'm bored. Hit me up. And
quarantine life.
you don't even have to like them on Tinder anymore. They put their snaps in their bio at this point, you know. So I mean, that's just companionship, you know, a friendship.
It's just to have a friendly face. And also, PSA: Tinder Passport is free for the month of April, so you can travel all over the world and meet new people
Ooh.
in the world, and they will never know who you are.
But
That's what I've
never
been
go nowhere.
I like that.
doing. So then once that's settled up, you just start swiping. You know, you go right if you like them, you go left if you don't like them. You go. You might get tired of swiping left for a few times, but trust me, like every once in a while, like you go right. Dylan has a different experience on this app, so I'm not sure what he has to say about that. But within minutes, you get your matches.
Minutes.
So you get your matches. Whatever.
It's
What?
different. It's different.
I'm telling them about me right now. So you get your matches, whatever, and then you never text them first. You let them text you so you know what they want. Okay? Because if they message you and they're like, you got a snap, you don't give it to them. That's what you're saying. Otherwise, if you just want to like talk to someone, just like you're bored and you're like, hey, you know French, like hit me up. You know, if you want to do that, then just like keep messaging them on Tinder. Like that's not gonna do anything. You can have fun, learn more about people from different countries. It's fun. Anyway,
But
Dylan,
like, what about language barriers?
language barriers. Most people in Europe know how to speak English anyway. But if you know another language like
But what if
Spanish,
I'm not trying to go to Europe?
then you can travel within the US. What are you talking about? You can go to California, you can go to Arizona, you can go to Canada. They all speak English.
I think said Canada's in the US. I was like,
Oh no.
So Dylan, what was your experience like?
Well, my experience, it started off the same way as Danielle's. You know, it started swiping
I went
left.
straight to Europe. He stayed in the States.
I say in the States.
Ooh.
I tell you why I say in the States. Because if there was ever a link after quarantine, it's more feasible. It's easy. I don't have to no one has to take a flight. Okay?
So you're gonna walk to like California?
What are you? No, it's not what I'm saying. Like, because then you'll be matched up with more people like around you, like 2 miles away, 4 miles away, stuff like that.
So you stay near like where you live.
Not technically, yes, but like again, but you'll get the occasional, oh, I'm 4,000 miles away, and I'm like, ah ha ha. You know,
But what's the fun in that?
Well, the fun is that like you can relate more to the person you're talking to. you know, and I
That's
feel
true.
like that's a plus. And there's no like language barrier if there is one. You know, as Danielle knows from using Google Translate to talk.
Oh, I've been using Google Translate so much. Okay, but here's the thing. You can learn a lot of new languages. I learned how to say mushroom in French. Champignon.
Really?
Mushroom.
That's what you taught us?
Yeah, that's
Shroom.
what you guys.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know about all that. I didn't learn any French. I learned stuff in Brazil because that was my first match. It was a person in Brazil.
They speak Portuguese.
Portugal.
Yeah,
Cream
no,
cheese.
I learned some Portuguese. But I can't say it on here because it's like a curse word. So I'm like,
Oh,
bad.
okay.
I was like, Jesus. I was like, really? She's like, yeah. I was like, okay. But yeah, so my experience kind of varied. I had a whole day. I didn't get a match, and I had Danielle over here. It was like, oh, look at me, you know. She had like,
I wasn't trying to. Oh my gosh, because sometimes like people
you weren't
send things,
trying, but it's
and
just
I
like
didn't know what to say. I had to ask Dylan.
I would ask her, be like, yo, so how's it going so far? Like 3 matches, you know. So like, I'm like, how? Um, but then again, I think it's just different because like you're a girl, and so it's just like that's just easy.
Yeah. Also, on Tinder, there's really fun games to play. Not in the app itself, but like with your friends. So you guys all get your Tinder apps. You open them. You go on FaceTime, whatever, and then you're like, okay, swipe right on every guy that has a fish in their pictures, like they're holding up a fish. You know, like typical fishing pictures. Then you swipe right on only those. Or if they have a fun bio, then you'll swipe right on only those. Then it doesn't matter what they look like, just like based on these like things that you guys list. And then like, oh, if he has a truck, you swipe right on that. Or oh, if like play a guessing game, like if you think that they'll match with you, then swipe right on them and see how many times you're right. There's like really fun games that you could play and have a good time and not have to talk to anyone, because at the end of the day, if someone messages you, you don't have to answer them.
Ooh, we love that.
Yeah, I think what's worked in terms of just like saying the first message, probably like a pun or like a pretty cool pickup line. That's pretty much how.
Corny joke.
Or a corny joke, I guess. Yeah. A lot of people's bios is like, send me your worst pickup line, and that's a lot of those bios on Tinder. So it's more just like they're trying to have like just a calm conversation, just try to be funny, you know, don't try too hard. So yeah, but
Or you
like,
can play with boys' feelings, that works too.
what happened?
You can play with boys' feelings, that works too. But that's
No,
only if they're being annoying.
Right, that's only they're being annoying, but like, no, we're all not annoying. So,
You're all annoying. You included
oh,
Dylan.
cool. Okay, I was gonna hear that. You're right. No, I didn't get that.
No?
But yeah, and you know, and I feel like me and Danielle both had success in terms of just like talking to people.
Yeah,
Um,
'cause your friends get boring, like, you know.
mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
heard that right. You know, because when people are like sleeping and they don't answer you, you're like, oops, what do I do now? And you're like, one dinner.
Come on, Danielle. 5 episodes. You should know not to say that word.
5 minutes before the end. But with that, follow these tips and you will be successful on Tinder.
Mhm. So you guys
Or
should,
maybe just meet someone from across the world and never meet them.
definitely, yeah. And you can just hype up. Oh, we should meet each other one day. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
I hope you
Thank
follow our
you
tips.
guys. Yes, follow the tips. Thank you guys for giving the people these tips. Let us know your success rate down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. We will see you guys in a week.
And oh, ci vediamo. Italy.
Deuces.